Hi everybody, this is Ali Akbarian here, coming to you live from our assessment centre in Hornsby in New South Wales at Mobility Engineering. Just basically coming towards the end of 2019, I like to do a little bit of a wrap-up video towards the end of the year, just sort of cover a few of the things that we've basically done throughout the year. I've got a big long list of achievements, so I thought I'd sort of bring you guys up to speed and also send you guys a little bit of love and say thank you very much for tuning into our video channels and all of our content channels. We really appreciate your support, and we're going to go even bigger and better in 2020. So I guess let's get on to what we've done. As I said, we've had an amazing 2019. I've got a huge list of things I want to cover because quite a few things were done. I won't try and ramble for too long, but let's get into it. So one of the big things that we want to do is we want to try and impact as many people positively as we can. So what we've done is we have had the biggest year in education. Education is really big for us. We've educated and seen probably around about just under 600 therapists, and we've issued just over 2,000 hours of CPD hours. So that's really a great achievement, and it's wonderful to see that more and more of the therapist and allied health professional community is engaging with our content. We really put a lot of effort behind it, and we're really passionate about sort of educating and empowering you guys. So that's been wonderful. We've worked on that note, we've worked in partnership with bigger groups as well. So we've worked with independent living specialists, ILS, Sunrise Medical, Autoboc, Quantum and Permabil on these programs as well. So they've done some education with us. We've done some stuff with them. We did the seating series with ILS. That was a great successful event. I think we saw a couple of hundred people just over those few days as well. So wonderful to see these partners being on board with the education as well. Again, the people impact has been amazing through our partner network, particularly in the regional areas of Australia. We've impacted just over 1,000 people, like end users and their families included, in terms of positively transporting themselves basically. So this hasn't come through our workshop, this has gone through our partner installers all around the country. So it's wonderful being able to basically impact at least 1,000 family or people, including family members and so on, positively, and making their transport a little bit better and easier for the year, so and into the future. So that's been wonderful, and that's also done through our partner network. So the wonderful thing about that is our partner network is also being positively impacted because they are able to service their communities and also access funding through NDIS. So that's been a wonderful achievement. We've held our first webinars for the year, and actually first ever webinars, and they were also very successful, so we'll do more definitely into 2020. We also, on that note, with our video content, and I've got my pillow here, my trusty subscribe pillow, as you guys all know. We've just published our 100th video as well, so we're really excited about that. We're just under 300 subscribers, so as you know, hit that button down there that looks a bit like this. We want your support to get to 1,000 subscribers, and once we get to that 1,000 subscribers, I'll throw the pillow away and we'll get something new. But we're up to our 100th video, and next year we've got basically video number 101 coming out with a very special new introduction, a whole new introduction video sequence. So that's very exciting as well. So we'd love your feedback on that and see what you reckon about that. We've worked very hard on that. So that's been really, really cool. And we also launched in New Zealand this year. So we started working with our partners, Bruno Independent Living Aids. We've started doing a bit of stuff with them over in New Zealand, and some of our other partners are still slowly starting to come on board. And we've got a few products already going into New Zealand. We work with ATSA at the New Zealand Expo. We're going to go again back into the New Zealand Expo next year. So we're really excited about being able to not only impact Australians, but also some people over the other side of the pond, and working with people in New Zealand as well. So that's been wonderful. Next year we're also looking at doing some education in New Zealand. So if you're tuning in from New Zealand, hit us up. We'd love to do some education with you, educate your therapists. That's basically what it's all about. So, on that point of education, we also held our conference. It was, we just finished that conference. We're still kind of on a high and buzzing from that event. That was a wonderful event. Thank you to all of our partners and all of you guys, the therapists and other people, end users coming out there. We had a very successful event. We had just under 200 people attend. It was the best event we've ever had. We had some great networking functions, wonderful speakers from all over the world, and we even had Dr. Lloyd Walker from NDIS come and provide a keynote, which was a very, very popular talk, talking about all the future and all the NDIS and how to best access and maximize your funding and so on. So that was a very valuable addition to the conference. And we thank everyone for supporting that. We're going to be back bigger and better with the conference in about 18 months. So look out for early 2021 for the next National Assistive Transport Conference. It's going to be a wonderful, wonderful event. We also launched 2 new assessment centres. So we've one in Adelaide and also one in Queensland, in Brisbane, with our partners. So we've got a whole bunch of equipment there that you can go, you can trial, you can use. An assessment centre is something that has a bunch of equipment that you can go, that it's all functional, that you can do your trials and assessments there, and you can also do some work there as an OT if you need to as well. So free open space, go there, get your assessments done, get your trials done. So we now have them in Sydney, in Victoria. We're opening in Victoria next year as well as Perth. But we have them in Sydney too, in Sydney, Brisbane, and also in Adelaide. So look out for that. And next year we've got them coming up in Victoria and Perth, where we're working with our partners to equip their facilities so they have all the equipment that you can go there and trial and assess and work with your therapist or work with your clients on. So that's been really, really successful. We also had a meeting with the Prime Minister, so that was very exciting as well. Myself and Omid, who's our operations and engineers person, we had a very intimate meeting with Scott Morrison. We got to discuss a lot about NDIS. It was a very engaging conversation about the future of NDIS and basically the issues that are impacting us. And we can tell you from, I guess, the background, whilst sometimes these kind of funding things can be a bit challenging and difficult, we're seeing them improve, and we know that the government, even from the words of the Prime Minister, are committed to improving this over the future. NDIS is not going anywhere, it's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's going to impact us all positively, in our community positively. So we just need to work with it in a positive manner and engage with NDIS, and hopefully that benefits us all into the future more and more. At the moment, NDIS is about 50% rolled out in terms of the number of people that are accessing it. It is rolled out across the whole country, so every single NDIS region is now active, but there is about 50% of the eligible people using it. And the service is the NDIS community is underserviced by around about 60%. So that means there's a lot more opportunities, a lot more jobs out there, a lot more people that can be educated, and a lot more people that can get vehicle conversions done as well. So that's wonderful and exciting, and the future is very, very bright for all the end users who are going to be accessing NDIS as it improves and as it becomes easier and easier to access. So that's really wonderful. So that's basically it almost. In 2020, we actually just finished the last thing I'll cover is we just finished a bit of a strategy workshop with our lead team members and some of our leaders in the organisation. And 2020 is very exciting. We're going to be launching a new vision and mission. We're going to be launching some new values, very, very similar to what we've had in the past, but a lot more reflective of what we do now, and something that can take us into the future, something we're very excited about. So you'll watch out for that stuff as we get that, I guess, out to the media and out to you guys and out to our channels, and you'll see, and you'll also, we're very confident you'll also be very excited about that. That will help us take us well into the future, connect us, and basically unlock all the potential and grow everyone's worlds to be bigger. So it's really, really exciting. And I think that's it. And basically, as I said, it's been a wonderful, wonderful year, 2019. The last thing I wanted to do is thank you all for being a part of it. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for supporting Mobility Engineering's movement. And we look forward to a bigger 2020. I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas, a wonderful time with your families, some downtime, some holidays. I'm going to be taking some holidays I've been looking forward to and talking about for a long time. So that's going to be very exciting. And I also hope you have a wonderful Happy New Year's. And don't party too hard, because we're going to come back in 2020 ready to work hard and ready to make the year an even better year and impact even more people. So thanks very much, and we'll see you next year.